This video is to answer the question I had from Lex West concerning how to remove background in Affinity by Canva the easiest way. He said everything looks different since the latest update. This video doesn't help because the buttons you are demonstrating are not in the software. This is Lex's opinion concerning this video, and I'm here to prove Lex's there is a solution. Let's do this. First of all, this video is the part 2 on how to remove the background of an image using Affinity by Canva in the latest version 3.2.2. If you are not using the latest version on Affinity by Canva, this is how you can check your updates. You click on help and then check for updates. This is my notification message. You are currently using the latest available version 3.2.2. so this is the latest version. I am using this image as an example. This is Rick Ross. I want to remove the background. In the Pixel Studio, I select Quick Selection tool. This is the object selection tool. This will select this image for me. So as you can see, it's selecting the image only. When I zoom in, you can see it's not properly selected. I click on refine and then it opens this pop-up menu. On this side here, you can see refine selection. I'm currently using the overlay preview and I'm using the mate brush. When I zoom in into this image, at the top I can see some changes. It's picking the background color of this, which is not what I want. I need to switch to foreground to make the changes, but before then I want to explain the mate button. When I increase the size of my brush using the plus sign on my keyboard and then I make a selection like this, I have totally erased this portion. It's making this portion transparent. I switch to foreground and then I clean this portion here. I need to do the same here. Also, I can see some tiny details here. The next thing I will do is to change the preview to a black mate. I drop this arrow down and then I select black mate. In this black mate, I can see some white outlines around the subject. To get rid of this white outlines around this image without distorting the image, I need to turn on color decontamination. If I turn this on, you can tell the difference. It gets rid of any white outlines. The next thing I will do is to switch back to overlay. When I zoom in, I want to get rid of this portion here. I switch to background and I drag to make a selection like this. Alright, so I think I am satisfied with how this looks. The next thing I need to do is to change the output. I need to select the option with the layer max. So you can see we have two options. We have the new decontaminated layer and then we have new decontaminated layer with max. I need to select new decontaminated layer with max. Lex's, all the buttons you see here, they work perfectly well. Everything is working perfectly well. Finally, I need to click on apply and that's it. We have the image perfectly removed. Let me quickly show you an example of how I use this image to create a flyer design. I believe this video answered your question. Lexus, you've seen how I removed the background of this image. Nothing has changed. Everything is working perfectly. This is to also help beginners who don't know how to remove the background of an image. If you found this video very helpful, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and leave your comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.